is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. We got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. You and I, we got it.
I have the girls now, and we are walking up to the Conciergerie. This was where Olympe de Gouges was held before they executed her. And this is part of our walking tour. There's the girls. It's a little cold today. (1793) has been described as a watershed for the construction of Women's Place in revolutionary France. That year, a number of women with a public role in politics were executed, including Madame Roland and Marie Antoinette. The same year that Olympe de Gouges was executed in the Place de Concorde. While politically active women were executed, the convention banned all women's political associations. 1793 marked the start of the Reign of Terror in post-revolutionary France, where thousands of people were executed. Across the Atlantic, world observers of the French Revolution were shocked, but the ideals of liberté, égalité, and fraternité had taken on a life of their own. American women began to refer to themselves as Citess or Citizeness, and took to the streets to achieve equality and freedom themselves. So the same year that Gouges was executed, the pamphlet on the marriage of two celebrated widows was published anonymously. And this is a quote. The pamphlet proclaimed that two celebrated widows, ladies of America and ladies of France, after having repudiated their husbands on account of their ill treatment, conceived of the design of living together in the strictest union and friendship. So here we've got the death of Gouges, yet these progressive ideas are propelling forward women's rights even after her death. So she died in 1793, and at the 1848 Women's Rights Convention at Seneca Falls, the rhetorical style of the Declaration of the Rights of Women and the Female Citizen, we talked about this, right, was employed to paraphrase the Declaration of Independence into the Declaration of Sentiments, which demanded women's right to vote. It was huge. You can see just up here on the left, this is the Conciergerie. We're coming up on the Conciergerie right now. So we are coming up on the Conciergerie to the left. You can see it's over the big three turrets. Now, if you were to come, obviously I picked up the girls. If you were to come from the direction of the Louvre and the Tuileries, you would have come from up here. All you'd be doing is walking away from the Eiffel Tower, and you'll run right into this if you're along the river. This is where they held Marie Antoinette as well. And this was the last place that Olympe de Gouges was alive before they took her up to the Place de Concorde to execute her. Now, I will say that from a visitor standpoint, if you've done all the major tourist spots and you're looking for something different, the Conciergerie is actually really interesting. You can combine the ticket with Sainte-Chapelle, which is an amazingly beautiful church on the inside that has some gorgeous stained glass. Go in the morning or in the late afternoon to see the stained glass at its best, and then pop over to the Conciergerie. Actually, the tour talks about the oldest village, and which was basically where the Conciergerie is, and just the evolution of this particular space in Paris. And they actually have a room, the room where they held Marie Antoinette. You can go and see it along with some interesting artifacts that you can't see anywhere else. I'm on this side of the river because it's hard to understand how big this building is and how impressive it is unless you're on this side. This is really the only place to really take in how immense this building is.